It's Magmore Caverns.
And I don't have the various suit, so I don't know why I'm going down here.
For fun.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to get the various suit before I go down here.
It's those guys.
I'm glad those guys at least stayed in the game. Because they're the ones from the first one. Or not the first one. They might be the first one. I don't remember.
What?
The bats that sort of came down and were like,
oh, yes. Oh, yes. They're in the first. See, in the first one, you couldn't even shoot across the screen.
Unless you got an upgrade.
That was the upgrade.
Yeah. I remember that. And, like, it's so funny now. Like, I remember I got into this conversation with this guy about how, like, the original Metroid was kind of crappy. And he was like, what are you talking about? I played through it on the Game Boy Advance. Like, you could hear my facepalm, like, 20 miles away. Because, like...
Well, he might have been talking about... Because it's in, Zero
No,
Mission.
yeah, well... Mm-hmm. Well, but Zero Mission is so much easier.
But he's talking about...
Well, I was talking about how difficult Metroid was. Oh, crap, I might die, because I can't get back up.
No, I mean...
there we go.
Because you know how you can get to the original Metroid after you beat Zero Mission?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yes.
Well, he was talking about Zero Mission specifically.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. It happens. Yeah, the original Metroid is so much more difficult than Zero Mission.
Yes it is. In Zero Mission, you can shoot diagonal, you can duck, you have the grip thing.
And you have the wall jump of
Super Metroid.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, there's... Oh, man.
But the funny thing is that Zero Mission is, like, very sort of classic. I mean, it's, like, easier, but it's classic. Mm-hmm. And I kind of... Because I need something new, because I have ADD or something.
What?
What? Huh? I actually wound up preferring Fusion to Zero Mission. And what's weirder is that Other M is basically a remake of Fusion, except I can't stand it. So I'm like, wait.
Well, Fusion...
Well, let me
okay, I'm sorry.
Let me rephrase that.
I will...
I can't... It's not that I can't stand the gameplay of Fusion. Oh, come on.
Dude, you don't have the bouncy ball.
Yeah. But it's not that I can't stand the gameplay of Other M. Sorry. It's the story that just, like, pisses all over.
But, I mean, in Fusion, you still have her checking in with whoever the white guy is. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was... But you don't have him saying when she can use her equipment or not.
Well, she's got to get it back from the X-whatevers, X-parasites or something.
And, like, Samus isn't totally... Because, like, that's what really pissed me off. I played through Other M at first, and at first I liked it, but something was sort of, like, gnawing at the back of my skull about it. Mm-hmm. So I played through it again, and I still kind of liked it, and there was still that feeling that something was wrong. And then finally I played through it again, and I realized what was pissing me off. Samus was irrelevant to every important thing that happened in the story.
Are we talking about Other M?
In Other M. She was entirely irrelevant. I mean, if you look at what happened, like, for example, this base that she's on is headed... Ooh, yeah. Is like being directed somehow, I forget how, to like Earth's space, to the council space, or whatever, I forget. Okay. And, like, it sort of implies that she has to stop it. But then it sort of just stops automatically. And why does it stop automatically? Because a supporting character stopped it for her. Like, there's this one... Spoilers. There's this one part where, she gets into a fight with Ridley, and Ridley gets away. And the story sort of leads you to believe that, you're supposed to kill Ridley, right? Like, one character dies, and his final thing is to sort of, like, go and defeat Ridley. So, you think you're going to go and defeat Ridley. And you get to Ridley, and Ridley's already dead, because Metroid killed him.
Right.
And it's sort of like just about that happens over and over again, where you're like, she's supposed to do something, but that important thing is sort of taken away from her.
I don't know if I want to, because it's so fucking depressing. Just the idea, because I mean, Samus is a hero icon. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, the man or woman thing. She is a fucking icon of heroism and gaming and totally not influenced by Ellen Ripley at all. And, you know, turning her into some sort of like...
Waifu.
Oh, it's just, I mean, you know, if I'm in my computer doing private matters, I can have whatever fantasy that I want. And, you know, that's okay. But, you know, I don't expect, you know...
Oh god, I'm falling.
She's supposed to be like, I'm Samus, and I'm going to get it done, and I don't need you guys to get it done because I'm Samus.
Yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. I just realized. Anyway, oh, fuck you.
But, yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, so like...
It's just depressing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's... I can't fucking stand Other M for that reason.
It's part of why I haven't played it, because I don't want to see...
The funny thing is like, the game design... Like, I've gotten into arguments with people about this, often. About, like, the way the game plays. And some people can't stand it. I remember one guy saying that his thumbs hurt. But then again, my thumbs, like we've said, are small. So, like, it really doesn't hurt my thumb that much to use the D-pad.
I mean, it's Team Ninja made it, right?
Yeah, Team Ninja made it.
So, I mean, programming-wise, they know what they're doing. Or they should.
Yeah. And I don't know, I really, like I said, I really like the way I really like the design of the game. It's just... And, like, there are certain things that the game doesn't tell you that it should. And, like, I can get behind getting pissed off about that. Like, for example, there's a dodge mechanic in the game, right?
Right.
And it tells you how to do that dodge mechanic in third-person mode. But the game also has a first-person mode where when you switch when you point the controller at the screen, you go into this kind of stationary, like, Metroid Prime-influenced first-person mode.
Wait a minute. That sounds an awful lot like Metal Gear Solid.
Kind of. But, so, you know, that element is there, but it doesn't tell you that you can dodge in this mode. Like, I found out accidentally that if you, like, point the Wii controller away from the screen for, like, a second as something's about to hit you, you'll dodge it in first-person mode. And that just made dealing with first-person mode so much easier, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
So...
Oh.
I'm going down, because I didn't get all the...
You didn't get all the things.
I didn't get all the things. I always do that first time through. I don't care about...
You gotta know about space mushrooms. That's important shit.
And... pretty sure there's one over here, somewhere.
Why don't you switch... There it is.
You go. See? I'm going off of memory, yo. It hasn't been a really long while since I played this game, but it's been long enough so that my memory isn't completely fresh. I try to play through, like, all the Metroids at least once a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Except for the one.
Except for the first one, yes. And I haven't done Super Metroid in a couple of years.
You know, I actually get a little burnout on Super Metroid, because as good as it is, it's a little easy.
It is.
With that, you know, like...
It is.
You get to the final boss, and it's like... And there's that heartbreaking scene, you know, where the Metroid comes in, saves you, and you're like, I just died inside.
Well, the funny thing is fucking Other M ruined that. With all the shit about the baby. Baby.
What?
Well, Other M takes place right after that.
Wait, I don't want to know this.
And so, like Samus, well, you're going to find out. Samus is, like, obsessed with the baby.
Okay.
That's what she calls it, the baby. The baby.
Okay.
The baby.
Is it the baby?
It's the baby.
Well, I mean, you know, it did save her life and then give her...
Superpowers.
Yeah.
I mean, that you don't get to keep.
Well, I mean, it's, you know, gameplay mechanic. Oh, yeah, take that. Eyeball clitoris thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can I use it to get in there? No.
I need bombs.
bombs. Bombs.
Freaking bombs.
I do need bombs. But, okay, so we're going back. I know I need bombs to get to the boss. At least I'm pretty sure I need bombs to get to the boss. Oh.
You mean the weird space flower?
Yeah, the weird space flower.
That just reminds me I need to play through Dead Space. You know, the weird thing is that I'm starting to get, like, not scared, but bored.
You see? Like, it just... I like Dead Space, but it's not...
Well, it's strange.
It's not scary.
It's strange that I never noticed before. Like, I knew it was RE4, but I never really noticed before, just like, it is RE4.
Yeah.
They're really trying. And that's not bad. It's just that...
Well, it's still... The thing about it is...
You should scan that. Can you scan that?
Scan what?
That little thing. You can scan that. Scan that.
I'm going to scan it. Your finger points. But...
I am a great magician. Your clothes are red. Wow. How'd you do that?
The great thing... the great thing about Dead Space is that it like copies a game but manages to maintain its own identity so that someone has to tell you that it's a ripoff of RE4 for you to realize that it's a ripoff of RE4.
Got it.
You know? Like, Visceral Studios' other game, which, Dante's Inferno, the whole while I'm playing it, I'm like, this is God of War. Like, the whole time.
God of War, but...
It's God of War, but...
You know, Yahtzee.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I really don't like Yahtzee. I mean, I do and I don't. I like him when he's funny. You know?
But not when he's a dick.
No, well, the thing is like, the whole thing is shtick is based off of just hating things, right? So, but because he has to review fucking everything, of course there are going to be some things that he... Like, I think the worst he can muster for some of the games that he's reviewing is indifference. Like... And so, like, when your shtick is being angry...
Mm-hmm. So you're angry at him for being genuine?
Well, no. Well, I'm angry at him for relying... Well, he's not being... See, like, that's the thing. It's not about being genuine. It's about, like, sticking to your shtick. So instead of being like, I didn't like this game very much, he has to, like, vehemently hate it. So, like, I don't think a lot of his opinions and ideas are necessarily genuine. Like, he's living up to what people expect of his reviews. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that in the BioShock review.
What do you mean?
Oh, he was like, people don't seem to like it very much when I have something positive to say.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it sucks because like I know there are games that he likes. He wouldn't be like in my mind, the way my logic works is like if he hated games so much, then he wouldn't be playing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so there has to be experiences that he enjoys. You know, and even new experiences. Like everybody has newer games that they enjoy, even if they're a fan of older games. You know, but. You know, I get the feeling that he's sort of pigeonholed into this shtick that people expect from him. So, like, in order to make money and make a living, he has to hate things. And I think that's really... Well, for me, it's, like, disingenuous because I don't know if I can trust whether or not he hates something. You know, that's the first thing. And I think the funnier ones, the ones that are, like, you know, that make me laugh, are the ones that he genuinely dislikes. Like, even if it's, like, a game that I enjoy and he doesn't, when he's, like, really on... You know, you can tell because, like...
Because it's funny.
Because it's funny, you know? But there are times where it feels like he's reaching. And, and there's also the issue of the Brit thing that annoys me. Okay, let me get through this. Let me get through this. I like the Brits. I love British television. I love the Brits. The Brits are fucking awesome. But I think a lot of people give them too much... credit for merely having a British accent.
I am happy to give them credit for having a British accent, especially if it's a woman who's doing the accent.
That's true.
I mean, Laura Croft's appeal.
It is a sexy accent, male or female. It is a sexy accent. I will and like the American accent fucking sucks. It's all nasally and terrible and awful. Like
What are you talking about?
Well, watch any like program that's trying to do with people trying to do an American accent. If they aren't doing it very well, like you know how Americans do a poor British accent where it's like, "Hello, governor."
Yeah, that's.
You know, like they kind of do the same thing, except in order to do that kind of an accent, but for Americans, they make their voice really, really nasally. Like we sound nasally.
I do sound nasally. I thought that was just me.
That's Americans.
Really?
That's our accent. But the funny thing is like there's etymology to our accent, which is really interesting. It's like the southern accent, like the southern drawl, is actually the British accent slowed down. So like if you take a British person and slow down the way like their inflections, they will sound American Southern.
So how did that evolve?
Because they were British, and like if you look at and it's the same way with the Bayou accent.
Right.
You know, in America it's like I'm not sure if sped up or slowed down, but it's an alteration of the French accent.
Yeah, Creole.
So.
Creole stuff.
So anyway.
But I mean, okay.
The point is that like a lot of I think a lot of people are enamored with the accent rather than the ideas. Like especially when it comes to people like Total Biscuit, like. I really like Total Biscuit. But sometimes he says stuff that to me sounds really fucking stupid.
Who is Total Biscuit?
Yeah, you don't know about Total Biscuit.
I don't know about Total Biscuit.
Total Biscuit is he's a YouTuber and a caster.
You scan that.
I'm going to. I'm going down to get the other scan things.
All right.
Just trust me. I've played through this game enough.
Well, I think I should mention that the only thing I think that is sexier than like the British accent, well, there are a lot of things, but one of them is the Southern accent on a lady.
Yeah, and it's basically the British accent. So.
It is so.
And I will show you a video after this, once I save.
Hey, there's the thing.
There's the thing. I will show you the video that has a person going, yeah, this is like basically doing the accent.
Dude. Applejack.
It is 10:30, by the way.
Just a little bit, my clock will ring.
Okay. Oh God. Fuck.
I will go away for a small bit to do that thing, and then I'll come back. I just need to call them and get them ready for the 11:30 thing.
What 11:30? You know what? Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Don't you want to know what I do with my time?
Yes. No. What's the right answer? Come on, get out of the morph ball. There we go.
I don't know. At 10:30 I call Albertsons because they get food ready so that I can drive it over to this place. It's a volunteer thing.
Because like you actually want to help the community.
Well, I don't know. It feels good, and it gives me something to do, which is that's good.
That's kind of a good thing. I think I might have missed one. Yep, I missed one. I know this one's there. Okay, where's the other one? Down here.
Which brings us to Metroid Metal. Have you heard them?
Yes, I have.
They're really good.
It depends. Some songs are good, some songs aren't. But that's the way it is with every artist.
It's true.
So, I can forgive. Where's the other fucking one?
I wish it was 50-50 for my art. I would take 50-50.
Well, I wouldn't put them at 50-50. Even that's a little high.
What's that?
The thing. Okay.
Oh, snap.
Doop, 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 doop.
Where are we? Oh, speaking of which, I should probably turn my alarm off.
Might be a good idea. And let's... we're gonna fight the big plant boss. Which I remember the first time I played this, that plant boss was such a pain in the ass. Now it's just sort of like, not really.
Do you want me to leave the room for this quick call?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I'll be right. I'll be back. Try to get along without the sultry sounds of my voice for a few minutes.
Okay. I'll try. So.
Doop doop.
Doo-doo. We're playing, we're shooting, we're shooting. So, audience, how's it going? Fucking love this game. Have I talked?
Don't tell them any of my deep dark secrets.
Well, actually, Laun loves to... Wait, what are you doing here? Roar! Roar! Flagra. Okay, so this. Bam. So, like, I love these boss fights because it's like it's using everything that's been given to you thus far. Missiles, bombs, charge shots, everything. So it's like a test of everything that you've gotten to this point. Which is what makes it so good. Rawr! Fine, get in my way, dick. You can't get me. You suck. Oh, right, I'm supposed to stun him, aren't I? See? Charge shot. Watch me suck because I'm doing this for an audience. Oh, hey, I got him. Bam.
Derp. How goes the plant?
He is halfway dead.
Well, good for you. Flagra.
Dead.
You're depleted. So you'll have to use the charge beam.
Yeah. I like how this is a test of all of the... I was just saying, I like how this is a test of everything that you've gotten to this point. You know, morph ball, bomb, charge shot, missiles. You know, it's about all that.
Ah.
That's what makes it a great boss fight, at least in my opinion. Because I like it when, like, that's part of the... I can admit that that's part of the appeal of Mega Man, is using the things that you've gotten to beat the bosses.
Yeah.
You know?
So missiles won't work on those things?
What do you mean? I am using missiles on them.
Oh, so where do you have to use like charge shot but not missiles?
Well, it doesn't really, fucking Christ. Okay.
I've got poison plants.
It's easier to get him like that. And then, for God's sake, I am screwing up. Please don't. There we go. it's easier to like shoot him with the charge shot. And he's like, I'm up and about, because like you're supposed to hit him a few times to sort of get him to stop knocking the mirrors back into place.
Oh, gotcha.
And that's just easier with a charge shot. And it doesn't waste ammo.
Yeah. That was nice that they were like, if you're out of missiles, you're not dead in the water.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little harder to get the mirrors to go up when you're using the charge shot. Like, it does it with one hit with a missile. It takes, like, a little bit more than... I think we get the Various suit now. Which is weird, because this looks like a screw attack.
Yeah, but it's the Samus symbol.
Various suit.
Oh, snap! Okay. I dramatically raise my arms. Fear my shoulder breasts.
Now she looks like Samus.
Oh, now you take half damage. Or you would. If this were... Actually, I don't remember. Never mind.
All I remember is that it protects me from heat. That's all I really give a shit about.
I do like that it makes, like, the water not poisonous.
Yeah.
So it makes areas you've been to slightly less annoying.
See? Like, like, that's what I love about progression in this game. It's like, you're in the same world, but it's changing.
Now, this just begs the question. You have or have not played through Majora's Mask?
I have not. Because, like, okay, I remember when Majora's Mask came out, right?
Right.
And I don't think many people who've played it later on realize that in order to play it, you needed like a peripheral, like an expansion pack.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm not buying an expansion pack for one fucking game.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know? And then like time moved on and other games came out, and I don't know, I have given Ocarina of Time the college try on you know, on the N64 when it first came out. You know, I hated the Z targeting. Because I felt like it made things slow.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I tried. I've tried again, and it just hasn't worked.
Well, the weird thing is that I actually hated Majora's Mask when it first came out, but now I think it's the better of the two. Personally.
Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for today.
Okay. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Bye.